No, eso ya no existe, amor. Eso solamente por allá por Xochimilco todavía usan cámaras con blanco y negro nada más. Sí, amor.
Church Gospel, out of Waukegan, California, Church Gospel, in the left lane here in the power lane, will be there in the morning. Once again, ET Racers, we need you to lanes 2 and 3. ET Racers lanes 2 and 3. Now, bikes, if you don't have the dial-ins on your bike, see Alan here in the tower. Three-stage rule is in effect. Brother Curtis, three-stage rule is in effect. Going into the right lane, 889 with a 0, but he's too quick. He breaks up by 1/100th of a second. 895 with a 4. Your winner will be in the left lane. Contreras goes too quick on the 890 index. Well, here's a guy that they have been all hunting for. The current leader for this category, Rod Hartzell. Rod Hartzell in the Raritan Dragster. And a new guy on the street. On the scene, here's the car out of Petaluma, California, the Roadster here. And getting the unenviable task of racing Hartzell in round number 1. Dave Mastery. So Rod Hartzell will go at least cars. Oh boy, I'll tell you, the guy in the left lane, I don't think his feet has touched the ground yet. This is Mike McBrayer. He won the California Nationals at Sears Point Raceway 2 weeks ago. And he'll be taking on the Camaro, John Fields, Fields and Company. So if you like door slam, you certainly must go with the guy here in the right lane. But if you're a nostalgia buff, you like the front engine cars, then you have to go with Mike McBrayer. And I'll tell you, he's been on a roll lately. He'll be tough to get rid of in the first round. But if anybody can feel him out, John Fields and Company certainly can. Once again, ET cars, we'd like to have you in the lanes, please. Lanes 2 and 3, and again, bikes, if we can't see your dial-ins on the bike, then you need to see Alan up here so we can get you on the sheet. No dial-ins, no running. Check it, short wheelbase running. So Jim Shield with the road sits up very high. Now, the state of dark rear engine car here in Nate Carraway, all the way from California, California, the only lady driver in this field. Her name is Geneva Nash. The car is a 1989 Ron Fry chassis. She was a big block Chevrolet. She has one here at Sacramento Raceway, and when this lady is dialed into the track, she is tough as nails. So Jim Shield having his work cut out for him, the lady driver of the Gambler car out of Visalia, Shield from Concord, California, driving the injected Roadster. So final call for all ET cars should be in the lanes 2, 3, 4, and 5. ET cars lanes 2, 3, 4, and 5. Get advantage is guys. 34, the Oregon cars wide, 80 and up to 1,000 feet. I can.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 1
pero antes de que
Sin moverla. Ya le tomo, espérame, ahorita que se va.
hasta que salga la letra, ok, ahora sí.
Broke out anyway. Tower side taking the win on that last one. Now, the little rock star out of Woodland, this is 64 and a half Mustang in Salt Lake. One of the racers up at my track in Oroville. He was pulled out for the bias. So it happened, didn't have another started running. So he got a little break here, and he's having some shifting problems. And the stock transmission is starting really great. This is a rerun. Gabriel, the engine builder, watching his buddy Reed Christensen, and the owner of the car in the left lane, Don Seals, who is one of the best transmission builders in this town, from what I hear. And this is a rerun from that first round of the Super Top Eliminator.
Amor. Todo eso en vez de esa manera gasta dinero de para sus deportes. Ajá. Ahorita nos vamos a ir a caminar. Lo que sucede es que su hijo yo creo se quiere subir ahí también. No sé si ya ves. Sí, ya ves. Él es el grande, él es el que es demasiado chiquito, es el que es un travieso. Yo me acuerdo cuando ella estaba embarazada y también sabes que tenía ya como 8 meses y iba a las carreras todavía. Embarazada y siempre lo siguen, siempre lo sigue su papá, su mamá, su esposa, y a veces más amistades, pero son te digo, todos así, que se juntan. Ajá. Sí, él me dice.
Oh, yeah, funny enough. Mr. Kaufman ready. Uh-oh. Well, that does present problems. Okay, speaking of lady drivers, Leroy, we've got one over here on the left lane driving the Ford Maverick. Rosie, out of Union City, California, 1858 dial-in. The 6-cylinder Ford Maverick. And now here in the power lane with a 1645 dial-in, this is the front. We bring him back to you twice. Okay, both driver now. You So, Jim Houston looking to here 1543 of Steve Delgina puts himself out of the program with a red light. Ladies and gentlemen, as we go back into Super Cup, these are your 890 index cards. The current point leader for this category over in the left lane, Ron Hartzell. Hartzell out of Modesto, California. He will be facing the Canberra car, the lady driver, Geneva Dance from Visalia. a Magnum cigarette promotion in the red tent for adults 21 years of age and over. Free cigarettes and free prizes. Some car stereos, handbags, radios, t-shirts, hats, and a lot more. And we've already seen some of their products, and let me tell you, hey, first class all the way.
Why are you coming and bring your run? I had 3 axles.
Hayward Franklin, you should be home.
Mira, todo lo que tienen que hacer, acomodarlo bien. Ve cómo enderezan en parejas las 4 riendas, mira, las distribuyen. Y atrás lo doblan únicamente para que cuando salga parejo, se vuelva de adentro de la bolsa, parejo hacia afuera. De otra manera, a veces se enreda y no sale. Y ahorita nada más estoy grabando. Tú querías ver, ahora mira, eso del último, lo amarillo, ese resorte que impulsa eso hacia afuera. Ve ahora cómo lo van a ir doblando. Mira. Me voy a ir acercando un poco. Se hicieron a un lado para dejar pasar al señor este.
The number 5 car in the entire world last year here in the Tower Lane. Loser Lane and Burns, this time it's Chris Lane, a little wheelie.
Este tipo de carro es uno de esos donde está parado así.
His daughter appears the driver of the next car. So here we are, 890. You'll like to watch the Northwest category.
Te das cuenta cómo tiene
What happened to Jeffy?
Ahí va este Bill. Allá viene. ¿Sabes que ya está su camioneta está bien descolorida? Ajá. Ajá. Y ahí va todavía su hijo. Pero ¿sabes qué pasó? La que no, él no me la prestó, me la prestó otro muchacho.
Of the evening. And races away fuel altered for 20. Division Director. The crew consists of Max Pike, Susie, Shane, and Bruce Vickerman.
To the 1320. You're going to love this. This is Ray Higley. He's out of San Marcos. Limitation is that they must run on gasoline for their fuel. Any chassis or body style is allowed. No displacement limit. In other words, they can run any cubic inch motors that they would like. Superchargers are allowed. Nitrous oxide also allowed. Multi-engines also allowed in the class. Mission-sponsored car coming up next. Can't find a car to the gentleman. Sorry about that, folks. And
Amor, a ver, sácame tu lengüita.
Okay, we don't have a tech card on him either, so we'll just kind of let you take a look at him, and we'll remind you a little bit that Tom either not familiar is they put the pedal down on the starting line and they don't lift till they cross the finish line. Right, gang? That's the way to do it. Now, this car here, the disruption car of Scott Hooper, this youngster was out last night. He's out of Woodland Hills, California. He came up a little bit early. He's got a Donovan with 615 cubic inches setting inside of that 89 rear engine dragster. And he ran some awesome times last night. He came off the trailer with a 702, cut a perfect light of 400 at around 192 miles per hour. First time down the track. Then he went back. That was one of his other exhibition cars. He's been doing jets for quite a while. He's been involved in drag racing for decades, driving everything, every type of race car from any...
Yeah, it's called sales pitch.
Oh, that's good. Work up the audio.
Yeah.
George Hadebeck and Jerry Siegel, involved in jet dragster racing for many years. They've built most of the jet cars that you see across the United States. They tour the United States, they build these cars, they sell these cars to others, they race the same cars they build. They hold records at numerous tracks all across the country. Jerry, the driver, who you see seated in the car, is 31 years old, and he recently won the annual bet. And like we were saying, they have run 571 and 287 miles per hour has been their fastest pass. And those folks that you see that are here tonight a little bit later, the Hot Streak, Bill Carter's Hot Streak. This car's been around for several years. Carter's been campaigning it for a long time, and Hayden Proffitt used to campaign this car as well. It's a J34 Westinghouse. They had some problems on the road, and they put on a tremendous show. They're here all the time. Ron Hoover Racing Enterprises, established in 1984 with the purchase of the Shake and Bake jet car Dragster, which Ron Hoover is the owner and driver. Hoover's racing career began in Hawaii in 1973, and I guess you don't want to hear any more about that as Bob Bunker rolls across the line, and I guess the crowd sentiment shift to our local boy, the Folsom Flash Love Chevrolet West Coast chassis sponsored car. Well, I'll tell you, one of my favorite, I got to say that, and I'm sure the crowd's favorite too. Bob and Dixie Bunker and Bobby Jr., they've been...
No,
Rock Chevrolet on nitrous oxide. Motor by precision transmission. Now, using the website is very important in California. The car was built back in 1980 by Leonard 41-inch Chevrolet. Weight of the car about 1,300 pounds. Forward here, engineering along with Bloomdale. Very similar, but from being California, in the first airway, still remarkable. To qualify number 2 in the 760, Larry Moore qualified number 5 off of the 769. So right now, Tom is doing the wheel one will be Joe Lobo in the line car, but you can never tell what he'll drag because inside all the during subsection of the third race.
the rubber across the line. Rudy Love towards the left lane, steps out of the box. Doesn't go across the starting line, does his burn out behind the starting line and rolls the line with a hot set of tires. Road racers periodically have a set of hot tires to grip the track when they leave the starting line. One elected to put a patch of rubber on the ground to run on, the other one did not. Everybody does it a little different, and like Jim was saying a moment ago, Vickerman, and special guests tonight are Mac's in-laws, Gene and Red Schwartz, and they're from Eureka, California. The fastest time they run
Sì, vamos.
Capper, Henry J. Lean a little bit early.
No, no.